Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be finding a special car, pimping it out, and then hitting a sick drift on Kami Road, all the way to the bottom. So first, let's get rid of this Thunderstrike for copyright purposes, and we will go into all. And I am probably going to be using I do not know what I'm going to be using. I guess I will use the here we go. The Yakuza. Oh, it's been pre-pimped. Well, isn't this dandy? Let's go and add some things though to the body kit. We need some professional headlights. The stock kind of look goofy. I like those. Yeah, I like those with the yellow marker light. The solid golds are kind of weird. Oh, yep, those are good. Front bumper, it could be a little bit more aggressive. You know what? Exposed intercooler. I like that. Just exposed intercooler. Complete radiator and intercooler exposal right there. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of liked that one. That one's cool too, but this one, yeah, this one's a little bit more up my alley. As for hood, yeah, I kind of like the mesh grill though. Above the slats. Mesh grill it is. Roof, yeah. We're gonna do the little dovetail spoiler in the back. Mirrors, those are tiny. What are you gonna see with that? Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, there's that. Side mirror, yeah, we're probably gonna go for the little guys. Not that guy. Yeah, that guy looks like he fits. Roll cage, of course. Side skirts. The one that hits the ground. Rear bumper. Rear bumper looks pretty sick. It's got the diffusers in the back. Okay, that looks that just what? Oh, that one looks pretty mean too. Not gonna lie. We'll just go for that. Spoiler, you know, the low level looks cool. GT wing also looks cool. We're gonna go for low level. As for tail lights, let's get rid of these god awful yellow ones and just go with. Let's go with factory. The red, you know, the red looks nice. Exhaust, let's get rid of this weird burner tip. Yeah, throw some dual pipes out there. Yeah, you know what? Why are they so long? Yeah, we'll just throw little mini duals out there. Left seat, let's go for mono. Right seat, mono. Steering wheel, it's gotta be custom. Handbrake, custom. Shifter, the 8-ball, of course. Rims, you know what? My rims are already pretty dope. Tires, let's go for YOLO, which is, you know, I won't say the brand name, but we all know what YOLOs are. Rhymes with oi and O, but we won't say that for the time being. Let me grab a peripheral. Okay, setup's all nice and squared away. Let's go find a specialty room or make one. We can make one, it doesn't matter. We've got a bunch of rooms going on. Let's just create one. Let's go to Kami Road. Permitted tire traction, any drift on. Time attack on. Clipping points on. Collisions off. Just in case anybody comes in my lobby so they don't screw me up. Because there's nothing I hate worse than having to reset in the middle of someone drifting just so they don't hit me. So I turn that off. I know some people like to run with it. Me in particularly, I turn it off. And the name of this is going to be Big Beaver Drift Circuit. In case anybody wants to join me, Share Play is on. I don't know if I'm doing this live or not. I think I'm not. I don't think I am. Let's change that camera. Oh, it's pretty gnarly. Let me adjust my sounds because that is very loud. Okay, yes, my car volume. Surrounding cars volume 50. Let's cut that in half and see what does. A lot more tolerable. Okay, now let's back up to the starting line. I'm playing this in standard mode, so I can stall the car if I get a little too crazy. Okay, well we hit the barrel. Well, we'll excuse that. It didn't hurt anything. The exhaust stopped it. Okay. Now it's time to get slideways. Oh yeah. Holding a good angle, very pivotal. You want to make sure not to throw it out too far because this car does like to understeer. And the understeer is really a pain if you're trying to do a clean line and good transitions, because you've got to hug really tight to the inside corner, as you just saw. My gas and my feathering. I'm not using the clutch at all, by the way. Other than whenever I hit the e-brake, I'm using the clutch. Okie dokie. Keeping her clean in between the lines. Very smooth transition here. Gotta keep her away from that edge. Don't wanna go flying in the middle of a, Kami Road somewhere. End up in a crater in Japan. Now this turn's very technical, so I keep it very, very fluctuating RPMs through here. Flip it back. Okay, here we go, clean transition again. Very clean transition. I had to flick it out because my rear end was going to slide out from underneath me there. If you are paying attention to the angle at the bottom, the angle at which I'm flicking the car at, super close to the outside edge here, just so I can do this big wide turn right here. And then we will circle back and do a full cut around this. And we're going to do a rerun on the up and up instead of doing downward. Okay, very clean transitions. And you want to stay tight to the inside here, or else you will understeer all the way over here and lose your drift, like I just did. But we can bring it back. I didn't wreck. And so I didn't wreck. I am doing very well right now. We're gonna do a clean transitional flick here. There's that understeer I'm talking about. And you want to watch for the understeer here because it can get a little squirrely. So you want to stay on that inside and keep feathering the gas and using that e-brake to your advantage. And here is also another little dicey turn that you want to avoid at all costs. Coming in here, you just kind of want to stay in the open. I offer, you know, any help to anybody struggling trying to drift in this game. Like, if you don't know what to do or don't know how to spec a car or whatever, I have a few, like, pretty choice builds. Some of these cars, you just mainly have to just turn up the engine just to get the boost pressure above. Because if your atmospheric pressure on this car is anything below 0.8, anything below 0.8, it's just going to spin out too fast. You want to keep your boost leveled out. Nice transitional right here. Very clean. And then you can hold that for a good time until you go to this one. And then the famous understeer hits again. And it tries to pull you straight to a wall. Very clean. Keep pulsing the throttle. Make sure that you're paying attention to where the lines start and where they end. And you'll pretty much get it every time, so long as you just keep that nose toward the curve before the start of it. And then we can turn around and park. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed my little drift. This is the first video of many. I will be making videos on this platform pretty often now that I have a PlayStation 5, because, you know, they're pretty quick. They record at 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is better than PS4. So I actually have something to make good videos on. Hope you enjoyed.